Hello everybody and welcome back to Dark Souls. So if you remember in the last video, we cleared out the catacombs, we fought Pinwheel and got the Rite of Kindling, which I haven't really talked about. I'll be talking about that more when we get to our next area. Because yes, we're going to take another quick detour before we head off to Lighttown or any of the other critical path stuff. Also, I joined a covenant in the last video and got the lightning spear miracle, which I have never used before and is instantly my favorite thing in the entire game. Alright, so you saw what I did there. Rolled onto this little ledge, this little protuberance, and we can actually start working our way up this ruined tower here. So you may recognize where we're at, right? We're still in Firelink Shrine. That's the pool of water down there. That's the giant bird who brought us here originally. And like I said, this game really encourages exploration. So I do want this item here, I believe. Excellent. So that is a key. Oh, hey. There's another player. That's exciting. Where are you going? Huh. Alright. Leave. Yeah, alright, so got back onto our broken tower here. So we can go back this way. I believe now we can go up these stairs. Yeah, and we can keep going up. Let's see. Yeah, that must be that bird's nest. Let's see if we can do anything here. Eggs? Curl up like a ball. That is a fantastic command. And interestingly enough, it doesn't actually seem to be doing anything. No, that's just there to fake you out. You actually have to stay curled up as a ball for a little while before anything actually happens. And boy, when it does happen... There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and let this cutscene play out. It's pretty quick. Yep, that's our birdie friend, who you may remember from the very first video. He's the one who took us out of the tutorial area and brought us to Firelink Shrine in the first place. Guess what? We can actually use him to traverse between the two. Only now the Undead Asylum is not a easy tutorial level anymore. It's actually a pretty difficult place to deal with. So we gotta be really careful in here. All these creatures are gonna be a lot stronger than they were the first time around. Like, a lot stronger. Although I do have lightning. Ha 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 ha! Face my wrath, creatures! Oh man, that's fun. Yeah, so this is the same tutorial level that we ran into earlier. Plus a whole bunch of extra hollows that are wandering around now. Makes sense from a story perspective, right? The hollows, the people who are undead are kind of exiled to this asylum. And they slowly lose their mind and go insane. Security doesn't seem tight. I mean, there were a lot of these guys wandering around the first time we were here, after all. And we managed to escape without too much trouble. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of these guys wandering around. So actually, I think I'm going to... yeah, I'm going to take this opportunity to go ahead and turn back into a human. Game's a bit more interesting when you run around as a human, leading to invasions and things like that. There's a greater purpose to being human. It has to do with the Rite of Kindling that we picked up earlier. So, after you've used humanity to become human, you can actually use humanity to kindle bonfires. Right, so once the bonfire is already lit and it exists and you can sit down at it, you can use a humanity to kindle the bonfire, and what that does is it raises the number of Estus flasks you can get when you rest at that bonfire. So normally at a bonfire you can get 5 Estus flasks when you rest. So if you use up down to fewer than 5... Let's see, do I want to go this way? I don't think I want to go that way. I think I want to head back towards the very beginning where we were originally in prison. So, pardon my misdirection there. Yeah, so normally you get 5 Estus flasks. You'll notice that when we rest at, or you may have noticed that when we rest at Firelink Shrine, we actually end up getting 10 Estus flasks. So you can normally kindle any bonfire once and get a maximum amount of Estus flasks to be 10. With the Rite of Kindling, we can actually kindle fires much more than that. So we can actually get a maximum limit of Estus flasks around, I believe, like 20 or so, which is pretty fantastic for areas where you're going to be exploring a lot. Alright, here we got another one of these Dark Knights. These guys are normally pretty tough to deal with. This guy has a sword. The last one we fought had an axe. Caused some problems for us. This guy, I gotta be careful. Yeah, because he can do that. That's a shame. Well, and then we lose the humanity that I burnt for being human, so I'm going to save that, I guess. I thought I'd have an easier time fighting that guy. Unfortunately, those Dark Knights just seem to be getting the better of me every time I run into them. Alright, let's try that again. I gotta go back and get all my souls, too. Luckily, it's not far. Alright, I'll just have to play it a little more carefully here. This is a very narrow hallway. It's very difficult to get around this guy. I'd love to get a backstab on him. Also, he's quick. He has a very quick recovery with that sword. There we go. There's one. Ooh, alright, let's heal up real quick. Yeah, so that shield poke that he does, where he stabs his shield forward, it doesn't do very much damage, but it's designed to knock our shield out of the way. Alright. Awesome. We got a Black Knight sword. That would be really, really cool if we were actually a strength-based character. Alright. This is one of the items that we came here for. A peculiar doll. So that's a key item. It'll come into play later. We're going to need it to access another optional area. Because yes, this place is optional. Ah. See that guy in there? He looks a lot like the tutorial boss. That's kind of the big brother version of the tutorial boss we fought here originally. That guy is going to be the boss of this area now. We can actually fall down into his pit there and fight him. He is a very, very, very nasty boss to fight, so I'm probably going to skip out on fighting him for now. I'm definitely going to make it a point to come back and finish him off later. I just don't think we're ready yet. I'd really like to upgrade my equipment some more. Alright. Might as well rest. Although, it's not really going to do much for us. Alright. Kill these guys again. One there, one over here. And then we're going to carry on through the path that we followed originally the first time we were here. So we're going to go through this doorway. Not sure what other creatures we're going to end up fighting here, so I'm going to be kind of cautious with this. Yep, so there's a bonfire. Looks like there's nothing in the water. Oh boy, yet another one of those stinking Black Knights. These guys are jerks. And in another narrow hallway, too. That's just the worst. Well, that time I was able to backstab without any problem. Come on, buddy. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna back up and then heal myself. Oh, man. That was very close. Oh, good. Now he's running. Fantastic. Oh, it's tough to get a backstab on this guy. I wonder if lightning will do much damage to him. Not bad when he was blocking. Alright, there we go. Finished him off. Jeez, I'm gonna get another Black Knight sword. This would be fantastic if I were any other character. Alright. So, let's head back up this way. Let's see, I think there's gonna be some more of those just normal hollows. What? That's interesting. Alright, I'm gonna heal that last little bit of health before going around there. So that looks like the knight that we fought, or we didn't fight, that we talked to earlier. He gave us the Estus flask when we were here. And then he killed himself. So it looks like he's back as a hollow. Oh, and he dodged my lightning bolt. Ooh, yeah, I'll trade hits with you. And backstab him? Oh, he's tough to backstab. Yeah, and he's got the really heavy roll, so he's over encumbered. That's funny. Come on, buddy. Alright, so he doesn't hit very hard. That's a good thing. There we go. 1,000 souls. What did he drop? A crest shield. That's fun. Alright, now if you remember... Oh, if you remember, there's a boulder at the top of these stairs here, and that's going to hit us again. Good grief. No. So I was going to say, if you remember, there was a door up here. There was a locked gate that we could not get through when we were here originally. It's back in the room. There's one of those, the armored hollows, kind of teaching you, like designed to teach you how to parry and how to backstab, I guess. Can I hit him? I can't hit him. There we go. I'll trade hits. I don't mind that. Alright, deal with the archer. And then in here's what I was talking about. Oh, now there's two of them. That's interesting. Yeah, so that door that these two are guarding was locked previously. Oh man, I love that lightning. This is the key that we picked up on the roof back in Firelink Shrine. So, ta-da! We can now explore this tiny little hallway. Doesn't really go anywhere interesting. No, but there's an item here. That's the rusted iron ring. So if we equip it, that will let us run through like water and mud and that sort of thing. There's nothing else we can explore here. It'll let us run through mud and water at our normal pace. So you may remember that I mentioned it back in Blighttown. Oh, actually, this is a shorter way to get out of here. Back when we were in Blighttown and I was slogging through the poison mud very, 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 very slowly. So the rusted iron ring will combat that. Very, very useful item to have. I'm actually not going to rest. I'm getting sick of fighting these two hollows immediately inside the door here. I would rather they not respawn. So, all that's left is to fight the boss. To do so, we would walk through the middle here, and the floor would collapse, and we'd fall down and land right in front of him. We would also take massive damage, which is part of why that boss fight's so tough, because if you do manage to survive just the fall to enter his area, you are going to be at pretty low amount of health. That's not a good way to start a boss fight, especially a really tough one like that. Alright. Oh, that was close. That's what I meant to do. I'll trade hits with you again. And no point in healing either. We're just going right back to Firelink Shrine. So we can rest and heal when we get there. And we don't need to watch that cutscene. Same thing, the bird grabs us and flies us back. We do need to get down from here, however. Oof. Alright, took a little bit of damage there, but that's not bad. Yeah, we survived, that's all that matters. Okay. Back to Firelink. So I'll show you what I was talking about. So, here I'm back to 10 Estus Flasks. I'm going to go ahead and spend my last 2 humanity in kindling this fire further, because this is a very central location, and we're going to be coming through here a lot. Makes sense to enkindle this one, right? Because then we can always get additional Estus Flasks every time we pass through here. I'm just going to enkindle it once, though. I'm going to save this this 1 extra humanity, and hopefully kindle another bonfire somewhere along the line. I'm not really sure where yet. But you can see now we have 15 Estus Flasks. Alright. Let's see, what do I want to do? Change my mind. I am going to use my last humanity here. So this is now bumped up to 20 Estus Flasks. Alright, let's beat up a few more of these guys. Oh, and somebody died. How did you die? Ah, and they have a staff, so they're trying to play magic user. That's unfortunate. Oh, Thunderbolt time! Boom! Oh, it's so good to have a ranged weapon. And it's so good to have lightning as my ranged weapon. I'm not going to bother with that guy down below. He's no big deal. Oh, I can't get over how fun that is. Oh, did somebody fall off the edge? Yep, right off the edge. That's a couple people who are having trouble in Firelink Shrine. That's interesting. Alright, so we're going to run all the way back down here. Let's see, how are we doing on moss? We have 14 purple moss clumps. I think I'm fine with that. Let's see. So that's our shortcut. We can't go up any further. The ceiling is all closed off, so I'm not going to worry about that. There's the world's worst archer, shooting in the complete wrong direction from where I came from. That's okay, though. And voila. Oh, swing and a miss. Just pummel that guy, yeah. Yeah, so they can't parry the jump attack, which is good to know. Alright, we gotta go this way. Those dogs are gonna be right at the top of this stairway, I believe. Yeah. Oh, these dogs are very dangerous, especially to fight on stairs. Oh, you're kidding me? Things like that can happen. Alright. They're one-hit kills, though, so I feel much, much better about fighting these guys. Get off me. Let's see. I'm gonna fight these guys again while we're here. They're much less of a threat this time around. Ooh, and we got a hollow thief hood. Ooh, awesome. That's what I was after. Summon sign. So hopefully we can summon this guy and engage in a bit of jolly cooperation. If you play the game a bit, you get used to where people leave their summon signs. You may remember the collection of summon signs just outside of the church, back by the blacksmith in the Undead Parish. Usually this bridge is a good place for people to leave their summon signs, because there's a boss right on the other side of the white light. If I can summon this guy, or if I can summon anybody else to help, I would like to try taking on the Capra Demon here. That would be a good boss to get out of the way, and it's a very tricky boss, but he's much easier to fight if you get assistance. I don't think we're getting this guy summoned here. That's unfortunate. You know, I might actually offer my own summon sign and see if anybody wants to summon me into the fight. Yeah, and you can see that we have an orange summon sign now. That orange sign is because we are a member of the... I forget what it's called. The Warrior of Sunlight Covenant. Hence our lightning spear. Because apparently that's sunlight something. I don't know. Ooh, what's this? So if we can summon somebody with an orange summon sign, or if we get summoned to assist someone else fight a boss, we will get the item that we need to level up in our covenant. And it requires, they're called sunlight medals, and it requires 10 sunlight medals for us to reach the first rank in our covenant. And I believe if we can do that, we'll get a better lightning spear. And I am having so much fun with this lightning spear, I would absolutely love to get a second one. Alright, I'm just going to kind of hang out here a little bit, kill some dogs, kill some bandits. Just see if somebody wants to summon me. And then we'll go back and we'll check for a summon sign. If we can get one, I'll fight the boss now. If not, it's iffy as to whether or not I can fight the boss. He's really, really tough. Oh, that dog stuck up on me. Alright. Let's see, I think there's going to be 2 or 3 more dogs over here. Yep, there he is. Should be 1 more, maybe? Love the pile of burning corpses right there. So the thing about placing your summon sign is you cannot ever go too far away from it. You can't leave the area where you've placed your sign, generally speaking. If you do, it'll just remove the sign and let you continue passing. It'll pop up a little message warning you that you've gone too far. There are also rules around getting summoned or summoning other people. You have to be within a certain level range. I believe it's something like within 10% or within 10 levels. Whichever is a bigger number. Something like that. So if you really go out of your way and grind a bunch of souls and level up really early, you're not going to be able to summon anybody to assist with the first boss, and you're generally not going to have an easy time of getting summoned to assist with the first boss either. Alright. That's the last of the creatures in this area, so I'm going to head back over and see if there's a summon sign. I would really like to take out the Capra Demon. Oh, actually... I don't think we have the key to open this door yet. Is it that door? This door. This door. Yeah, we don't have the key to get that yet. It's in an area we haven't been to yet. I'd like to get in there and rescue that poor guy. You may remember we, as we walked by that door the first time, he called out to us asking for help. Unfortunately, we still don't have the key to assist him, so he's on his own. Is that... Oh. Oh. Let's read the message. Wary of demon. Yeah, I'm fully aware of the demon. Move the summon sign over here a little bit. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get summoned, and I don't think we're going to get anybody else to show up here and offer their sign. That's a shame that I didn't get to that first guy quick enough. Alright, well, anyway, this is going to be a decent place to cut the video, so I think I'm going to stop it here. Hopefully, I will start off the next video with a boss fight. We'll see.